Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. Alright, so the oats are what, 2 months out? Yeah, it's growth stage 3 of 5. I did get some of these cut here, the smaller bushes. Do we need to cut this smaller one out here? I'm not sure if this is actually in our plot of land, this one right here. It does not look like it. Yeah, it's quite a ways out. Alright. I think I'll probably cut these two trees in here, and then we'll likely be looking to put a field in here. It won't be the largest thing in the world, but it'll be decent sized, at least, so. I already took 2 bushes down, and I brought those into the sawmill up there already. This is just the remaining 2. Now, we are looking, obviously, Combine is sooner rather than later. We did make about, what, $9,000 overnight? But that is obviously 2 productions going. Gotta keep that in mind. That is 2 productions to do that. We're doing, what, be about $3,500 per production. And really, most average greenhouses end up being about that amount, so. Come on. So, I'm just a little bit out of the trigger button. There we go. Alright, I'm sure there's not a ton added in that. We're still doing pretty good. Obviously, we'll be able to keep up with the planks just fine. This has full water, and that's mainly because the water tanker just kept filling it up overnight. Yeah, I did put the sides on this because I thought it would make it easier for the smaller branches. I was wrong. I'm just going to admit that now. I was wrong. It might be a little bit harder, if anything, honestly, so. Yeah, I have 2 fields I'm hoping to expand today. Is that a branch? It is. Must have fell out of one of the loads. Yeah, because I think I'll probably try to... which one is that? Yeah. I'll probably try to extend this one farther out. Or maybe I might make a separate one, maybe. It's not a bad idea to have multiple smaller fields right now. Obviously, it's tough because we gotta line these things up, and you know, is it gonna be worthwhile, you know, investments per se? Is that a stump? No, it's just a little rock. And I also know if we put line down, we'd almost be wasting several harvest cycles of that. So that would be unfortunate, obviously, because we'd want to do the whole field. Otherwise, we got half the field that needs it here, and the other half needs it at this time. It's a whole thing, you know. Okay, I was hoping to just take that, but... Well, there is rain on the way. That's for quite a while from now. Well, I'll be honest, I think we have enough wood up there for a little while, so I might actually look to sell these. Is this probably going to be a ton of money? Maybe not, but I do need to obviously continue to make some money, because we'll need $70,000 in like 2 months. So we're a little bit short, Yeah, the goal is obviously to get these fields made. Basically 2 made. But I think more likely long term, whatever I make over there will eventually become a part of that field. It just won't be immediate. More likely in however much time it is when the line is fairly close to another where they kind of both need it. I'll probably do both at the same time and then just extend it at that same point. Alright, so who will we have sitting at the sawmill today? It's always somebody new. It's always somebody new. Unless it'll just start running through the ones we've had before, and I think it might have. Yeah, I think we've had them before. Think. Well, just over $3,000 on wood. You can see why, obviously, I sold the oaks last month versus other trees. The other trees are not worth that much. I mean, that was 3 trees. And that's not even a quarter of a oak tree. An oak tree is probably $20,000. There's a reason, you know, why I try to sell those versus putting them into the sawmill now. I think long term it might be the best bet. We'll see, but we'll see. Well, we'll head on back. We can probably grab the plow and we can start working on making some new fields. Try and make them as large as we possibly can. The only thing is, I am going to want to start thinking about animals, obviously. So I'm trying to think of where I'm going to place them. So I'm kind of curious if, would it be best if I try to make it to the point where I can buy another piece of land so we can put fields on that and then, you know, take away some of our own or soon to be fields, put animals on those? I don't know. I know usually one of the first animals I get are chickens or sheep. Obviously, in this case, it might be best for... Can I even sell goat milk? Raw goat milk on here? I just thought of that. Because there isn't a dairy. Would it be possible to really do goats? Until we have our own one. No. The answer is no. We cannot sell just raw goat milk here. I mean, if it got to a point, I could probably add a sell point. I could. What about buffalo milk? Same way. How about just general dairy milk? Same thing. I might look at a sell point, I think. Because if I can't sell cow milk or buffalo milk, any of that stuff, yeah. Sell wool. I might look to add a sell point somewhere in here. I'll try to find something. Get it placed in between here, so. Yeah, because that's obviously not quite right. Probably it's going to be tough to get a dairy. I mean, a dairy is going to be like a large dairy where it can actually process most of the milk. Is what, $90,000? And if, I mean, I think I have a modded cow pen that could hold like 60. That might be producing enough where that dairy might have a tough time keeping up with it, so I end up having to sell the raw product. So I think I'll look to probably add one. I didn't think about that. I'll add it somewhere in the main, like, sell point area. I'll have to look and try to find a modded sell point or something that sells it. But alright, so let's try to find the edge of our land. So I'm going to try just to park it here and kind of go in here. Probably go a little bit farther. I'm probably going to go over and do the same over there too. And I can just time-lapse the rest. Of actually filling the fields in. Just obviously it takes some time to make sure I get lined up just right so we're not planting in not our land, or, you know, plowing areas that aren't our own land. That area, that field section up there would honestly be a really good section. I mean, this one wouldn't be bad either. So I think did I talk about last time? This one's like, yeah, 170. This one's like 104,000. So we'd probably look to buy this one. Like, yeah, it's pretty nice and open here, but it's pretty nice and open that direction outside of some trees. And we could potentially cut them down if we wanted. Now, this won't be the largest thing in the world, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Honestly, this is more fields than what we normally have at this point. So, normally episode 4, I think I'm doing grass work or something normally. But, well, this time around, we're making more fields. We don't have a harvester yet, but we're going to start making more fields. Is that a tree? Or a piece of a tree? A piece of a stump. So we'll just get it to the edge here. Like I said, I'll probably go over here. We'll get this one, at least the edge, kind of laid out a little. That way, when it comes time, we can just, you know, time-lapse this out. We can widen this out, because I know we are quite a ways in the edge on that field. I realized that after the fact. Well, we could go a little bit farther, honestly. Tough part is we're going to have to try to keep it straight. And I'll want to make sure I get at least a section in the middle here. It's important to have that section in the middle. That way we can have, you know, this trailer and actually get through with the combine in between the fields. Try and make this a fairly flat edge, which it is currently not. This is the only unfortunate part, is I can't use steering assist for making a field. If I could, that would be nice. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, we are a little bit off from it, so we just keep going a little bit. I think that's about on the line. Be another field almost the size of that one. We'll want to try to get these limed and everything, which I don't think we probably have enough lime on hand. So we'll likely be Hopefully getting at least one of the two fields maybe limed today. I was trying to make this a little bit better, but I don't know if it's that much better. Yeah, hopefully one of the two fields can be limed. And I kind of want to make this side first. Yeah, make sure everything lines up pretty well. I don't gotta worry about obviously going into neighbor's land at least. But yeah, you can see how much we could have made that field bigger. I mean, almost 2 full plow width bigger. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start my time lapse. We'll just finish out plowing this new field as well as the one over there. So, yeah, I'll attack everyone once the time lapse is done.
Is it too late? My heart is out there burning away in the sunlight. You look at me and I know that everything's gonna change. How do we ever get to this? Breaking me, you're doing all the wrong things and I'm starting to bleed. Was it hard to speak out and let me know? Reading those fine lines, sipping on red wine, telling me you're never gonna let me go. But all the pages turning, stars are out there burning. Throw me in the fire, think I never know. All those hidden meanings wash away when your colors shine through and show their face between your fine lines. Between your fine lines. Between your fine lines. Between your fine lines.
Alright, so we're just about done here. Looks like we got like 2 small pieces of wood that got kicked up on this. Is there one over here? No. No, I don't think so. It's just the one. But there we have it. 2 new fields fully planted. It'll take a little while for them to show up in here, I'm sure. Well, they show up in here, just, yeah. They do need lime, like I said. I think this field might be a little bit smaller, so this one will at least attempt to put the whole thing for lime on. That's about all I can say, really. We'll attempt it. I have a feeling we'll run out and we'll have to buy some, though. That's a very, very real possibility. So I don't think we have a ton left. It might say in here. Yeah, 1,500 liters, so not a ton. Not a ton. We'll put this stuff in the unofficial parking spots, because, well, I don't know, this has just slowly become the area where I park things. Alright, so, oh, of course that got tipped down. We'll see how far this goes. I don't know really how far, because lime, you go through it pretty quick. I'm not going to lie. Alright, so much like I did on the other one, I'll do steering assist, which it has not loaded in yet. So yeah, it looks a little bit funky, but it is what it is. It should load in eventually. It just takes some time. Oh, I suppose this whole edge is like all over the place, so steering assist almost doesn't really help in that case. And we're just like that, we're pretty low already. So we'll go and pick up some more. We might have enough on the farm to do this field, but we'll have to buy some next time. Which more likely what will happen is we'll get that field there planted. We'll see if we need fertilizer, seeds, anything like that, and then we'll go down to the store. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think we're going to have to go and buy some. It's kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hoping I could just do one load and do, you know, solid fertilizer or anything else we needed to at the same time, but maybe we'll have to do separate loads. I think we'll be fine on seeds at least for whatever we plant next, but fertilizer, I don't know. That's all we have. Yeah, I don't know. 230 liters ain't gonna go very far. We'll try. We'll try. I don't even know if it's gonna make it to the other end of the field, though. That's the tough part here. And, oh, yep, out. We'll drop that there. I'll go and grab our trailer. I'll have to get switched over to the flatbed. How many bags do I want to buy? I guess more the merrier. I mean, it's not a bad thing to have too many. I think, yeah, lime's in here. Could buy 4. That would be, I would think, enough. We used 2,500 on the first field that we did. That should easily be enough. That should be more than enough. How are we doing on like solid fertilizer? Okay, seeds, like I said, I'm pretty sure we have enough because that's just what's on the ground. That's not what's in the planter. I think we'll be fine for fertilizer. At least for planting, we might have to buy a bag or something when we do the second layer, but alright, so let's drop the trailer right here. Get this picked up and then we can finish this out. Yeah, should easily have enough for the other field over there as well. I'm kind of surprised it's yet to update the mini-map. Kind of a little bit surprised. I figured it would be. It's not the end of the world if it's not, but just be nice. Alright, so we have a little bit missed here. A good amount here. We can't cut down the width on this, so yeah. It's kind of unfortunate that we can't cut down the width. And we have a little bit here. Alright, that looks fairly good. It's updating, I guess. I mean, eventually, maybe. I don't know, it's taking a while. As long as I can, I don't know. It might update once we get it planted. I'm not sure how long it took for this one to get planted or updated. But it's updated. It shows plowed now. And I don't see too many large spots for lime, so I'm calling it good. Calling it good. Well, that is about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.